If your synthetic looks dry and frizzy like this, here's a simple tip that can make the biggest difference. After a while of wearing, it's pretty normal to get a bit of dry or frizziness on the ends of the synthetic or throughout. So we're actually going to take the steamer today. We're going to clip the rest of the hair back we don't need, and we're going to take that steam all throughout the hair to refresh it. You do want to give the hair a brush before you go in with the steamer. This is just going to remove any knots and prep the hair for the steam. So this is before, just showing the texture and that frizziness after a brush. We're going to turn on our steamer. This one is actually from Kmart. You can get them for about $40 to $50, and there is also handheld options available. You just really want to wait for that steamer to heat up and get all that steam coming out like you can see here. I do like to take a brush on the underside of the hair just to hold a little bit of tension, almost like you're straightening it. You don't want too much tension, but just enough to really straighten and slightly pull that hair down. Sometimes on the ends, you might have to hold the steamer over just for a little bit longer, because that can be where it's a little bit more dry or frizzy or just a bit harder to get through. You really don't want to be having to pull too hard, because that can create more of that frizz and knotting. So then we're just going to complete the step over the whole lot of that synthetic hair. This is not something you have to do super often, but it is good to do every couple of months just to give it a really nice refresh. I think this took me about 20 to 30 minutes in total to do this. And here's what it looks like right after the steam. So it's just taken away a lot of that frizziness and that dry kind of feel. So sometimes you can still just have a few little extra stubborn bits. In that case, you can take your scissors and really lightly trim off those dead ends and that frizziness. You don't have to do this really too much. You don't want to be chipping into the hair. We're just going to be finishing off with some leave-in conditioner and also some serum. It's just going to put a bit more shine and nice feeling back into the hair. So it's going to take away a bit of that dry feel if there is any left. This serum is especially good for it. So this is the before, obviously very dry, and it has that frizziness feeling to it. And then once we popped the serum through, this is the after. So it's a lot more silky, it's straight, it's gone through with the steamer and just removed a lot of that frizz and refreshed it.